Have you ever wanted a game where you can explore the vast void of space while collecting hundreds of Subway sandwiches for your space waifu? Well, fear not, dear viewer, as Starfield is nearly in our grasps. The game should come out within the next couple of days, and to say the excitement has reached a peak is an understatement. However, it would also seem that there is some pushback. Not everyone is excited as me to play the game, but I feel like some people are just looking for reasons to hate it. And to celebrate the release of Starfield, I figured it would be best to look at some people's negative opinions on the game as a means of controlling my excitement. Because in my current state, if I don't play this game soon, I will explode. This first character we're going to look at seems to be the face of Starfield hatred on YouTube. He's kind of like the Monopoly man of Monopoly, but for Starfield hate. Now this is an individual named Mr. Weenie, that's his alias on YouTube at least, and as you can see his mantra is legends never die. But it would seem that he has a deep-seated hatred for anything Starfield. You can tell that because he has like 5 or 6 videos shitting on the game.
Hey, what's up everyone, Weenie here.
Hello Mr. Weenie, at least he's polite, that's a plus in my opinion.
As you all know, a 40-minute video of Starfield was leaked recently, posted by somebody who was accidentally sent their physical copy 2 weeks before Starfield is supposed to be released. But what's quite strange is, despite Bethesda's confidence in uploading their own 45-minute Starfield gameplay video to YouTube, they sure did appear quite angered by this gentleman's upload.
Yeah, because it's a leak. It's not like they allowed him to do it, of course they'd be angry about it. Like, remember the whole GTA leak situation? Rockstar didn't just go and shake this man's hand. It's not like developers like when you leak their game, they have a set release time for a reason.
It's without a doubt that the leaked gameplay footage entails a completely different version of Starfield than what we've been shown. It simply looks shit.
Mr. Weenie, I'm a little bit confused. That is your opinion. And I don't want to assume if you ever passed high school, but typically there comes a time where you have to write an argumentative essay. And how you do that is you make points, and then you back them up with evidence. It would be really nice if you'd actually show evidence of the game looking like hot garbage, and maybe I'll actually believe your point, but until then, I don't give a shit.
It certainly does not live up to what a AAA title should be, especially given that it's been in development now for 25 years.
Notice the highlighted text you have right there. If you read it carefully, which I know may be hard for you, it says making, not development. Typically the word making kind of refers to how long they've been thinking about it, not actually working on it. Starfield may have been a thought 25 years ago. They've explicitly said that they waited so long to actually work on it because they wanted the technology for the game to actually be there.
But the gameplay I saw, and everybody saw, was downright generic, floaty, and pathetic. What I mean by that is, the weapons just don't seem to have any real recoil or kinetic feedback whatsoever.
Yeah, it's almost like the game's set in space or something.
I don't need to play the game to know this is the case. I don't want to be told that I haven't played it yet, you can't judge it, etc. No. I can see with my own 2 eyes that this game is a trash heap.
I can tell with my 2 eyes that this video is shit. But seriously, this guy's not even going to play the game to see if it's good, so I was thinking to myself while watching this video, why does this guy hate Starfield so much? I was so confused. It kind of just seems like he has a chip on his shoulder. But then I went back to his homepage and looked at those 6 Starfield videos that he posted. And what do you know? They're his most viewed videos. So I would like to say that that's pretty much a case closed on that situation.
Why the hell does Starfield have no seamless ground-to-space flight?
Why the hell does Trelo Gaming get no bitches? I'm sorry guys, I had to do it.
You have to be joking.
That basically means if you're on the planet's surface and you fly up into the air, there will be a loading cutscene before you're able to get to space. You might think to yourself, no big deal, right? It's Todd Howard's explanation for why it's not in the game that scares me. He said this feature is not important enough to the player to justify it being engineered into the game. I think it's pretty important for an open world exploration game with over 1,000 planets to have this seamless ground-to-space feature.
I see that you use No Man's Sky in your comparison, and I just want to let you know, No Man's Sky is a 14 gigabyte game. Starfield is like 7 times that. There's a lot more stuff to render, so it's not as easy to just have that seamless integration as well. Another good way of looking at it too is a game like Minecraft. In Minecraft, you can just open up doors, go where you please. That's because there's not too much to render. There's just blocks, pixels, and whatever else. But in Skyrim, there's a whole loading system in place where if you open up a door, you'll be faced with a loading screen. There's AI, complex animation, textures, all that kind of stuff. It's just a more complex game. That doesn't mean Minecraft or whatever's worse, it just means that there's a lot more going on under the hood of the game. And I know your issue is a Todd Howard comment, but I hate to say it, he's right. Just look at your comment section. Everyone else just doesn't really care. It's not something that's really big for a lot of gamers, and I understand it might be big for you, but you can't speak for everybody.
Digital pick lock.
Dude, this combat looks fucking boring. It feels like it has no weight to it.
I didn't want to do this clip originally because it's old footage, but I think this guy's reaction is kind of funny. If you notice in the clip what kind of gun the character's firing in this moment, it's a laser weapon. Now, laser weapons don't have recoil because there's no kinetic energy being dispersed.
Alright, here we go. Whew. This is something you can do in Star Citizen that you won't be able to do in Starfield. I do see that as a bit of a bummer, you know? Like, I get it. I get the reasoning why, but still, it would have been cool to just do this.
I literally don't have to say anything about this clip. The top comment already just said everything I wanted to say. To me, it kind of seems like this is just a case of people wanting to be contrarians. Because a lot of times when a popular thing is hyped up, it's natural for people who don't really care to develop a bad view of this thing, especially when it's pushed down everybody's throat all the time. I also do feel that a lot of these people are just doing rage bait just to get views. Overall, I just wanted to highlight some of these takes that I thought were really funny. I mean, it's just really a whole bunch of stretches just to find bad things with the game. But before you guys go, I just want to make sure you all are staying safe while you're traveling through the galaxy in Starfield. And have a great day.